Boom. And we're live. Welcome to the ECOM Profit Podcast. Welcome to the ECOM Profit Podcast. That's the radio show, the radio host voice.
I just missed both of my shots.
It's all good.
Let's go.
What's up, guys? I'm Laz Chavez. I'm here
With Richard.
with
Richard.
Just Richard. Richard, no last name.
Laz is actually sitting on the dirty side of the table. I don't know why he chose that side. We
Yeah,
had a fight night here, and one of our guys, Rolly, was eating chicken wings and wiping his hands on the cloth.
Like, it's a tablecloth. Like, what type of savage animal wipes his hands on a...
I'm not gonna lie,
tablecloth?
I've done it at a restaurant. I really have.
Yeah, but like when you were like smaller, like that's not recent, right?
I'm not gonna lie, I've done it at a restaurant.
When is that recent?
I've done it at a
Christ.
restaurant. This is a new setup, by the way. We got Johnny behind me and Josh behind Laz. So it's pretty cool.
It feels like we change the setup every like other podcast. So
But we're gonna keep it like this, right, guys?
Yeah.
Perfect.
hope so.
Here and there, but yeah, we'll keep it this
They like to keep us on our toes, I think.
Yeah. This is good though.
Guys, these podcasts, I mean, what we talk about here is mainly e-commerce, but sometimes we talk about other random stuff that's just going on and kind of like our opinion on things. And if you guys are interested in that,
We should release a conspiracy theory podcast. I don't know why we haven't.
oh yeah,
we have that. It's filmed, everything. We should release that.
guys, we did a conspiracy theory podcast and it hasn't been released just because there's some sensitive information in there.
Okay.
Guys, we're doing this new thing where we have Easter eggs around the video. So if you're watching on YouTube, you might see an Easter egg somewhere in the video. So if you guys do see it and take action on that Easter egg, you might be in for a little reward. So just be aware of that.
Little Easter eggs.
And on this podcast, we're going to talk about Q4 and e-commerce. So Q4, for those of you who do not know, Q4 is the last 3 months of the year. October, November, December.
Yes.
Usually-
you had to think about that one.
Yeah, the last three. It gets worse, right? It gets worse. Like sometimes people ask me how old I am, and I don't even remember. Like,
that happens to me.
I have to do the math. I'm like, I was born in '93. It's 2020.
Dude, I go from 25 to 27. I'm actually 26.
So you just like something
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
more or less.
I mess up.
I have to think about it. People ask me, I'll be like, I'm 26. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That
So
the same exact thing happens to me.
it's crazy how
Yeah, you start forgetting shit as you get older.
I guess like the less important stuff.
Yep.
But where were we?
Q4.
Q4, the last 3 months of the year.
And this is an interesting Q4 though, right? Because of all the stuff. I don't want to say names. I don't want to get banned or whatever. All the craziness that's going on in the world right now.
Right. And all the social distancing.
Yes.
And
All that stuff.
Not being able to go to stores.
Yeah.
And Black Friday, how that's usually a bunch
Yeah.
of people in like a little enclosed environment, and I guess moving away from that because of what's going on.
I think it's gonna be crazy for e-commerce
Yeah.
this Q. I'm going to predict that it will probably be the biggest Q4 ever.
Yeah.
That the sales will spike like crazy this year, and not just spike. I think that the deals this year will be insane because all these stores know that everyone's buying online.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be, how we have Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I think it's just gonna be Cyber Weekend.
Yeah, it's
Because-
gonna be insane. I haven't even thought about that before this podcast,
Well, Walmart says that they're not opening for Black Friday, like at all.
but their online store will be open.
Yeah. Online, I guess. Yeah, everything online's gonna be. That's where the money's gonna be made this year. They're not gonna miss out on that. 100%, they won't.
Dude, it's gonna be insane. Do you know how expensive ads are gonna be? If I were you guys and I was running ads right now, I will be building up a list so you can market to them on this Q4, because I think ads are gonna be super expensive.
And when Richard says list, he's talking about like an email list
Yeah.
of customers or people who are interested in their products, just collecting emails. So when, Black Friday, Cyber Monday comes around, you can message all these people and tell them about your deals, which I'm sure everyone else is going to be doing as well.
Yeah. Well, we've seen it recently. Maybe that's why our the ads are so expensive now, because ads are expensive. We've seen it, and maybe it's so expensive because of that. There's more people running ads now, and then what if Q4 is actually really cheap? Because people are running ads now to acquire lists. And
Well, I think partially that. I think another thing that's heavily affecting ads right now is the elections.
yeah, true.
Which this year, guys, this year is gonna be crazy because you have the elections right before or right at.
Right before, it's November 3rd. Oh well, in the middle. It's right in the middle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show when it comes to advertising and
Yeah.
like for sure. There's a lot of money being spent on the elections. So there's gonna be that. There's gonna be e-commerce that everyone's gonna be online trying to sell stuff. So I'm curious to see. I do know for a fact. I think I can say this pretty confidently that this year will be the craziest in terms of Q4, and we've seen it every Q4. That's like when people make the most sales, like by far.
Some people only make money on Q4.
Yeah,
But they make enough to
cover the whole year.
cover the whole year. Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, it's gonna be. I think for like even for Christmas and like people getting gifts and stuff. I think this Q4 is gonna be insane. Like all the holiday shopping, all that stuff is gonna be insane this year. Which is like, I mean, Q4 is where a lot of that money is made. I also want to talk about our experiences with Q4, kind of like to prepare people that have never been through a Q4 and what they should expect. How can they prepare? You already talked about the email lists.
To be 100% honest, Q4 is crazy in sales, but it has never been our most profitable time because things do get expensive, and we do run a lot of cold traffic on Q4, so our sales have gone up, but ROI wise, it's never been. Has it? We've gone through like 5 of them.
October is pretty like.
Oh, October, yeah. October was crazy.
And November too.
November's crazy, but I think December is not that good.
Yeah.
December has actually been not bad. I think the worst quarter for us is quarter 2.
Yeah, 2 is pretty slow.
2 is pretty slow.
Here's how it goes. I think
or 1 and 3.
I think so. Here's I think, like from what my take on it is, Q4 I think is where there's like the most revenue, like by far, like most sales. Like you want to see numbers, Q4 is where it's at. January, February, March are like the months that nobody's running ads. So like it's like cheap. When the ads are super cheap, so you can really still do a lot of damage. Yeah. Because the ads are super cheap to run. So I think there's a lot of profit to be made there too.
Quarter 2, people are starting to come back into advertising, so it gets more expensive.
Yeah. People get like their tax refunds, stuff like that. And that's like, it's like, and then Q3, I don't know. Q3 is pretty average, I would say. Yeah,
Q3 is all right. Right now we're in Q3, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And it's expensive as fuck right now.
It's super expensive.
But I mean the elections.
Yeah. I think that's a huge.
Yeah. We saw Donald Trump and Joe Biden, and they're each running millions of dollars. You can go onto their pages and you'll see, and it's not just them; it's everyone else running for their campaigns. I mean, when we went, we saw like 3 million in spend or something. They're spending so much more than 3 million.
Yeah.
For Q4, what else can we can talk about preparation for Q4 because
I think that's a big one.
Yeah. So what we do for Q4 is. So I'll outline it and then we can talk about it. We always prepare our email lists. So all of by our email list, I mean all of the customers that have purchased from us in the past. So we get them ready by telling them that we will be having sales. We put up banners on our store and we give large discounts on our store. We come out with the coupon codes, with everything, all the emails ready. And we also do specific Black Friday ads, which we did that one year. No, we did that for the past 2 years already because we weren't doing it before, and those perform really well.
Yeah, I think that preparing from that side and also preparing from the infrastructure side is also very important. At least having people on deck, you know?
Yeah.
Like in the case that you need them, whether it's like customer support, fulfillment, like with your like suppliers, making sure that all your suppliers are like on the same page with you, making sure that things aren't taking forever to get delivered. Because I mean, these suppliers, they're working for a lot of different people. So when everyone starts getting orders, guess what? Now you're getting backed up. Orders are taking longer to deliver. So you just want to make sure that you are, on the same page with your supplier, letting your customers know how long things are going to take. so that you don't run into chargebacks or like returns and a bunch of pissed off customers. You don't run into those
And I think it's really
issues.
important to have a plan B, right? Because like if your merchant goes down or just something goes down, it'll be catastrophic. I mean, especially if you've been preparing for Q4 for a month and then a merchant takes you down. That'll be, and thankfully that's never happened to us in Q4.
No.
But we have had we've done webinars where our merchant went down. We didn't get a single sale, and we spent God knows how much on the webinar.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. So yeah, just having like backups in place. Contingency plans just in case something doesn't work out.
Definitely.
Things will always break, but I think it's just a matter of preparing for the worst.
We should do that for all of our clients in ads management. We should have little backups set up for them, even though it's not really our duty to do the backups, but we should talk to them about that.
Yeah, 100%.
Before Q4, because this is gonna be a big Q4 for ads management. Last year in ads management we had like 10 people. Yeah. This year we're gonna have most likely like close to 50 or 60 people in there.
And what Richard is talking about is ads management, which is the service that we provide, that we run people's ads for them. Google ads, like that's what we're experts on. So Richard and I personally run people's ads. So I think that's a huge, benefit to anyone who's advertising, or if they're not advertising and they're not experts in the field and they don't want to spend money, with trial and error, you guys can come to us, let us know, like, look, this is what I'm working with. And then, we honestly want to see if we can help you. If we can, then we'll let you know. If we can't, then,
we'll let you know.
But I think it could be a really good thing for both parties.
Yeah. So if you have a business, or if you're planning on starting a business, little push there for ads management if anyone wants to join.
A little plug.
Yeah, a little plug there. Little shameless plug.
This video sponsored by EPM Google Ads Management. But yeah, guys.
I think that's pretty much it for Q4. Like, there's not that complicated. It really isn't. It's just taking what you've been doing the whole year and just giving discounts. People love to make it a big deal. I think because it's a good topic to talk about. Like, people are always interested, but there's not much to it. Like, there's more to starting a brand new store than to setting up for Q4.
Right.
Setting up for Q4 is not that tough.
But here's the thing: you want to make sure you're doing something.
Yes, like, you have to do something.
Take advantage of this situation, because it comes around once a year, so you want to be best prepared as possible. Because, like Richard said, some people will literally make their money for the year in 1 quarter of it. So
so definitely do something.
Keep that in mind. And I think that's it for
this
one.
That's it for this podcast. How long have we been?
Almost
15.
Oh,
all right,
good.
this is a short one. We'll keep this one brief. This one's with the new setup here. We'll again, guys, every Monday and Friday there's new videos on YouTube, so check those out if you haven't already done so. Podcast drops on all major podcast platforms, so check that out as well. And
by the way, only one person can have this Easter egg. Just I'm gonna put that out there too.
The last one to tell us what the Easter egg is, then that one wins.
We're out.
All right, guys. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe to this video. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, please let us know. This is the ECOM Profit Podcast. Over and out. Boom.